Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nugpop Gaming channel, and today we're stepping back into the Shadows of Forsaken, the intense Roblox horror game, and we are going to rank all the killers like we would do with survivors. Now, the general aspect of the game depends on what killer you are currently surviving from, but let's see where your favorite killer ends up at. Ghoul Kid. Ghoul Kid stands out of all killers. He is truly terrifying and dominant force on the killer side. Often cited as one of, if not the best killer in the game. Ghoul Kid excels at high-speed pursuit, relentless pressure, and unpredictable attacks that can quickly overwhelm even the most coordinated survivor teams. His high speed and fast attacks are a fundamental aspect of Ghoul Kid and his exponential speed and movement, allowing him to close distances quickly and maintain pressure on survivors. Basic attacks are noted as being immediate and difficult to avoid. His block speed override is a dash ability that allows him to quickly move forward to survivors, facilitating rapid engagement and punishing those who are out of position. Thus, this will put them on fire and will slow them down briefly. Corrupt Nature. Ghoul Kid will possess a skill, shot, or ranged ability that will allow him to damage or apply effects to survivor from a distance. And this adds versatility to his chase and allows him to pressure survivors who try to keep their distance. And this will slow down the survivors on contact. His pizza minions are a key part of Ghoul Kid's kit, and he has the ability to summon minions, and these minions are prescribed as being effective for tracking down survivors across the map and slow them down, making easier targets for Ghoul Kid, and they add an extra layer of threat and map control. Overall, Ghoul Kid's abilities combine speed, direct damage, range options, and disruptive elements through minions, allowing him to apply significant pressure and making him a highly effective killer on Forsaken. Which of us, I say, he's probably an OP tier, because he's definitely the one that you're going to want to use if you want to be effective as killer. Jason. He is often described as the starting killer and is considered suitable for players learning the core mechanics of the game. While some sources indicate that he can be weak in long chases compared to other killers, his abilities are noted as making him dangerous at close range, making him able to punish people very easily. His standard melee attack, it's nothing special, but it can apply bleed and whittle down survivors' HP over time. But his Behead, this ability will give a quick burst of speed and will try to decapitate the survivor. If they are too low HP, and if that doesn't work, it will affect them with Helpless, which will disable the chance for them to use their abilities, which could give them an upper hand in chase. Gashing Wound. This ability is a powerful attack that deals a large amount of damage all at once upon hitting a survivor. This makes it significant burst damage tool in Jason's kit, capable of quickly reducing a survivor's health or potentially downing them if they are already injured. This is very lethal if combined with Raging Pace. Raging Pace. This ability is crucial for Jason's mobility and chase potential. When activated, he will keep a medium chase, allowing to catch up and close in distance on survivors. And more effectively, while Raging Pace is active, he also regenerates stamina and, more importantly, becomes immune to stuns. This immunity makes it difficult for survivors to escape or interrupt his pursuit using stun abilities, and it also helps him track down survivors by highlighting them, and this also gives some abilities more effectiveness and damage, like Gashing Wound. But with his general kit and very easily punishable abilities, this guy is not very great in long-term chases, as it said, but I'd say he's in definite awesome tier. So yeah. John Doe. Known for his technical playstyle and emphasis on map control rather than raw chase power, unlike high mobility killers like Cool Kid, John Doe excels at setting up defenses, trapping survivors, and punishing them for poor positioning or walking in the wrong direction. His basic attack does a lot more damage than the other killers, but is more delayed and harder to hit, but you can use that to your advantage by sweeping the attack and connecting it to the survivor. Digital Footprint. This ability is a form of deployable trap or zone control. It's geared towards trapping survivors or making certain areas dangerous. This could manifest as a trap placed on the ground and field of energy that slows and damages survivors, or an effect applied to an object like a generator that harms survivors interacting with it. Its purpose is to deter survivors from specific locations or punish them for entering controlled areas. Corrupt Energy. This ability allows John Doe to cause spikes to shoot out in a line from ground to targeted areas. When these spikes emerge, they damage any survivors caught within the area. Additionally, these spikes as a temporary barriers, blocking them from access from certain areas and potentially trapping survivors, or forcing them to change their path. This aligns perfectly with John Doe's technical style, enabling him to control key locations on the map and punish survivors who are out of position, and creates unfavorable situations for them to navigate. Air 404. You can use it to scan the area and highlight all survivors that do not have undetectable. This makes it easier to figure out where all the survivors are in an instant. Plus, it pairs well with Corrupt Energy. Now, with his very technical, kit, I would say he's probably in mid tier because he's the one that takes the most skill and, practice. But overall, if you know how to use him, he's great. But I'd say, in my opinion, he's in mid tier. One X is often placed in a top tier alongside Cool Kid. He's known for his intense pressure and ability to punish survivors, particularly those who rely on support or defensive strategies. His playstyle is aggressive and focused on overrunning survivors with a combination of direct attacks and disruptive abilities. His slash can inflict poison and screen effects that look like a glitchy pixel look and does moderate damage, not to mention his poison effect. Entanglement. This ability is a key part of 1X's control and setup. It allows him to immobilize or significantly slow down survivors who are hit by it. This makes him vulnerable in follow-up attacks from 1X or his minions. It's a crucial tool for locking down a survivor and guaranteeing damage. Mass Infection. This ability deals a significant amount of damage to survivors, and this allows him to damage survivors from a distance as well as up close. Think of this as a main damaging output ability, capable of quickly reducing a survivor's health. But it can go through walls and is very quick and able to hit the targets. Unstable Eye. Using Unstable Eye reveals the aura of all living players, allowing 1X to see their locations through obstacles, but along with that you also get a speed boost, but it will give you blindness in the process too. Rejuvenate the Rotten. 1X can summon minions to assist him. These are autonomous entities that add to his presence on the map. They can help him track down survivors by patrolling the areas or luring him into their presence. And they also apply additional pressure during chase, forcing the survivors to manage multiple threats at once. These minions will continually chase the survivor and deal damage if close enough. Now, considering he is very versatile in his moveset, but in my opinion, I would say he's probably in an awesome tier because if people aren't great at dodging, this guy is your dream killer. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I would just like to say, you should go definitely check out my other tier list video on all the survivors that I did. I'll put it in the description below, and I will see you later. Goodbye.